Right, Sardegna in the Group 3s. Right, here we are then, back in the house for this week's Daily Base B. And this week then, for Daily Base B, we're back in the Group 3s. And back in the Group 3s on Sardegna, going round the road track A reverse. And we're doing 4 laps on the racing hard tyre, 1 times fuel, 1 times tyre, and BOP. So, no carbon footprint reducing, although there is still every possibility of good old crash testing. And that's because I don't really know where I'm going on this one. I've done it a few times already just to sort of try to get myself knowing where we're going, but I'm still very rusty on a couple of corners going around Sardegna backwards. That said then, the racing here today should be a bit interesting. Yeah, that first corner, one of the corners that I'm not really very good at. Not to worry, we should be fine. We'll get in then and see what happens. Right, here we go then, from P7. Right, try not to bin it at the first corner. We'll do our very best as we get underway. Arriving now at that first corner. It's very quick, bit of commitment there to get through. Car off there going into the barriers there. Eyes out front now for the braking zone here. Turn 2, turn 1, whatever it is. Very sort of slow through here, just sort of get the car through like that. Check our corners there for cars on the outside. Holding stations then in P6, then off the start line. Sort of keep in front of these guys here, going through these couple of corners here. That went a lot better than I expected. That's good. This corner here's a bit tricky as well on Sardegna, going backwards. Get your braking zone, bit of a nudge there from the car behind, all on the back stepping out there just for good measure. Bit of battling then in front of us there by the look of it as well. All going on this first lap of Sardegna, road track A reverse in this one then. Get on the brakes, get the car around like that, try not to rush the barrier on the way out. Now this bit I'm alright on from Daily Race C a few weeks ago, month ago, whenever it was, into the final corner. Just get ourselves on the brakes like that, just drive out and over the start finish line to start lap 2. And now we've got a Porsche right behind us there into this first corner, all getting through there relatively unscathed. I'm always a bit here as well, braking very early for this corner here. That time not so bad, hanging on to P6 then. Cars in front there dueling by the look of it, getting amongst the guys at the front then. Also keep an eye out there for the car behind too, closing right onto the back of us there. As we go around this right-hander now, and now going down the hill then. Rear view mirror is full of, looks like a Jag, and the Jag is going to be making a bit of a move there around the outside. Leave the space there for them there. They've committed down the inside there. They'll try and hold it around the outside though, but now they've got through there. Good move. Good move there, going through to P6. Now P7 got a second there to the car behind. A little bit cumbersome on the racing car tyre, but for the most part, not so bad. He says when he's going to crack on the next lap. Now, we're not going to do that today, don't worry. Lap 3, P7. Try to close onto the back of P6 then. Well, yeah, P5 and P4 there as well. A bit of a battle here going on. If we can just sort of stay with the guys in front then. Push the gap out to the car behind. 1.3 at the moment. Trying to pull out the gap there as well. Try to close onto the back of the car in front then. Going through that corner there. Braking there just in between the 2-metre boards there to get around this corner here. And all looking relatively poised so far then. P4, P5, P6. Myself there in P7. Could exit off the final corner. Try and set things up for the start of this final lap. And that's exactly what P6 has done there to start the final lap now. Going through there to P5, going through towards the first corner. Just about getting it done there. Good bit of racing there in front of us. I know that if I tried that, I would probably end up crashing them out. Getting the hang of it though on this final lap. Oh, chance at P6 now. Bit of a nudge there into the Lexus in front of us there. It's all in this sort of mid-section here where we all sort of close onto the back of each other. Eyes out there on P6, making a bit of a move there, but P5 also trying to make a move there on P4. Proper going at it then. Grandstand finish towards the final corner now. Oh, and a bit there on the back end. I'm just about going to get it stopped in time for the final corner. Oh, and that's a bit wide there from P6. Now looks as though P7, quite happy with that. I enjoyed that. Good bit of racing action then on Sardegna layout A reverse. Still sort of getting the hang of the place, going backwards, but you know, it's getting there. I'd say it's definitely getting there. We didn't crash at the first corner, so I would say box ticked. We didn't crash at all, so box is ticked. we started to build momentum. Now a case of keeping it going. And as ever, if you do happen to enjoy my pretty average driving at best on GT7, do like and subscribe, really do appreciate it. And if you do enjoy the racing here today on Sardegna layout A reverse in the Group 3s, do let me know by dropping a like on the video and hit the bell for notifications so you know when I upload new videos. Me spinning out and crashing everywhere and trying not to crash on Sardegna on GT7. Right, spins and crashes aside, we'll get back in. Here we go. P8. Right, strapped in. Strapped in, good to go. Let's get on it. Do not crash at the first corner. Yep, check. A bit of contact there, though. Bit of crashing going on there on the braking zone there for the next corner. Eyes out there this time. It's us on the outside. Keep an eye out there for the cars on the right-hand side. P6 then. So far, so good. Eye out there for the car on the inside there. It's going to sort of try to hold it around the outside like that. There we go. Carry it through this left-hander here. Holding on then to P6. Side by side in front of us there. That's P5 taking a look there at P4. The car in front of them has got a time penalty. Allow us to get amongst those positions then when that penalty's taken. Charging down the hill, quick flick to the left and onto the brakes. Third gear down to second, back into third, just push the barrier there for good measure. Part and parcel of the process, but it has cost us though to the car there going through to P6. There's a Ferrari now right to the back of us now as we, oh yeah, hang on, just rear end there on the old Nismo there, the Ferrari going through there, and through there goes the Mustang as well. There's that penalty now been taken there, just going to sort of block the Ferrari there, bump into the Mustang as well. Action out the final corner, and through goes the Ferrari then onto lap 2, P9, and my rear view mirror is now absolutely full of Porsche. Well, hang on, you can go through there. There's a car off there to the barriers as well. I've just been punted there from behind. I'm trying to look in my rear view mirrors, get on the brakes and turn around the corner at the same time. Round goes the Porsche again, and somehow I'm in P7. Just noticing there's someone else there going out of that corner as well. It's all kicking off then in this one then at Sardegna. The storm temporarily subsiding then for now. P7, a bit of breathing space then. 2.5 then to the car in front. Got a gap there of 1.3 to the car behind then, so a bit of breathing space on the racetrack. And this time we're not going to paint the barrier. Instead, we're going to nail these two corners here like that and get ourselves round then to complete the second lap. On to lap 3 then. P7, what now seems to be the Sea of Tranquility. Just allows us to take our time there going through the first corner. This corner here as well, always sort of third gear, fourth gear, put down, lift a little bit. We get round it, that's all that matters. Holding on then in P7. Now enjoy the drive through the Italian, French, Corsica, Sardinia countryside. I believe it's Sardinia where we are for this race today, which is Italian, that's the one. Sardinia, it's Italian, isn't it? Yeah, and then Corsica is the French one. Yeah, you get 2 in 1 round here, get a bit of racing and a bit of geography as well. Onto the 4th lap, and here we are then, still hanging on then in P7. Just sort of here now, 4.3 behind the cars in front. Keep an eye out there for the car behind there. Bit of a tap there off the barrier on the inside. Might be required just to get on with it a little bit though, as the Porsche there closing right onto the back of us there at the right hander. Hanging on then, and I think from here we shouldn't be not far off getting that P7 then. That's it, 1 corner to go. We'll just hurdle the apex just because to be P7. Right, there we go. Another successful race then, and another race in the bank. More track knowledge of Sardegna layout A reverse that we can take forward into the next race. Every race on GT7, build up your knowledge of the track, of the car, build on it race by race, take it on from there. Right, let's see what we can do then. Not so bad then. We'll rejoin the action then and see what's happening now. Right, here we go. P6. Right, I'm ready. I'm always ready, B. Off we go. Ready to go through the first corner. Not so bad so far then, P6. The brakes then for turn 2. Oh, and what's going on there? A lot going on there, but a car going out there. Car went up my inside. I'm down to P9. Yeah, P9 there. And I'm getting distracted and missing my corner in there. P9 then, although I feel like P10 in a moment or two. Keep an eye out there. There they are then, P10. Get on the brakes for the right-hander here. Just trying to get round here. And then sort of try to debrief what happened there at turn 2. Right, so I think a car went off. They got rammed or something like that. I went a bit wide, and then there was a car that was going through on my inside, or all happens very quick sometimes, and it's quite hard to catch it all. Nevertheless, P9. And here we are then in P9 then. So dropping down a few places then as a result of that start line carnage. We've got P10 there, right on the back of us there in the Porsche. Going to follow us through here into the start of the final corner then. On to lap 2 then. Here we are in P9, which is going to become P10 in just a sec. Or is it though? Just sort of backing out there, going through the start of the first corner there. There we are now on the back of P8, and this time round, not so much going on at the second corner then. Get ourselves round and press on then in P9 and sort of see then how the rest of this race is going to unfold. What else is going to happen? Oh, and P8 there is going into the wall there on the inside of the corner there. Trying to get a run on them at some point to try and get ourselves into P8. Car off there. That's going to be the Porsche through to P7. Onto the back of P8 now. The Genesis there. Oh, just defending there going into the final corner. Just sort of keep ourselves to ourselves there. And here we go. On to lap 3. Lap 3, P9. Bit of a look here at P8 going through into the first corner. Oh, I'm struggling there to hold on, going through the first corner. We're just deciding the crash barrier just requires a bit more modification. All just seems to be unraveling in this race, doesn't it? We'll press on as we do, and pressing on to with a Porsche right on the back of us now. A bit of a bump there into the braking zone, just about avoiding the Genesis in front of us there. A bit of a scruffy exit there. It's going to allow the Porsche there to get alongside us now. We're going to go through there into P9. There they go. Now charging down the hill here. Really keep around the back of the Porsche there. Get on the brakes. Go back down the inside. All the Porsche there holding it around the outside. We're going to try to keep our foot down here to take the place back. Porsche leaving nothing on the table. Either away and back into P9 then. The Porsche there going for the cut back down. The Ferrari getting involved as well now then. Porsche through into P10. P9, Ferrari going through. A bit of a tap there on the Porsche as well. And the Ferrari onto the grass there trying to go around the outside. Oh, and a nudge there from the Ferrari in the final corner. Down to P11 then. Bit of good racing there at the end of the third lap. Onto the final lap now. And we'll see if we can try to take the Ferrari. Closing onto the back of me going through the first corner. One contact into the barriers. Eyes out behind us then, getting around this corner here. All the back stepping out there, not really helping us. That's the Ferrari there again, just going a bit wide there and into the barriers. That's going to give us a bit of breathing space into the car behind. Got half a second then going down the hill, so we'll keep an eye out at the bottom here. That's it, get it slowed down, get it turned around the corner. And there's the Porsche now closing in. Any invitation, and they're going to take it. A couple of corners to go. The marshal's there waving the yellow flags, and that's because, oh, look at that, there's a car off there again, putting us through to P9 then. And by the look of it, yeah, P9. And breathe. Good bit of racing that. Enjoyed it. Always enjoyed the Group 3. Sardegna, good track. First corner, bit of a pain, but there you go. Second corner, bit of a pain, but equally, there you go. Enjoyed it. Thanks to all the guys for popping in. And we'll take a look now at Daily Race C, where apparently there's even more chaos there. So we better go and check it out.